Alright, what's up guys and gals? How y'all doing today? Thanks for coming out to my crazy live stream. I see we got Right Rider, we got Star, we got ClickFast, we got Winpoo, we got EKT. Thanks for coming out, guys. I definitely appreciate it. So let me turn that little camera thingy off, and I think we're going to be racing the Huna Pegasus today. We are going to put this on... We gotta check out exactly what the dyno time is on this. 11.6. Today we are going to be in the 11.6 lobby. That's generally a nice place for this to be, is in the 11.6. At least most of the time 11.6 is pretty good. Alright. What's up, CSR2? We got DJ KRX. Welcome to Basic Membership. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, my friend. Alright, so we're about to get this thing started. First person to type in 11.6 lobby, I will pin your comment to the stream there, and let's get this thing in there. Let's get this thing on in there. Alright. Supply cup, I'll have to do that later. We want to find live racing. Oh, wait. There's a flash event of some sort up there. So I actually made a video on the new Lamborghini. I finally got access to the car, so after the stream's over, I'm going to get that video uploaded and live. So it's actually not a bad car. Like, overall, it's pretty decent. So 3, 2, 1, go. I'm telling you, I think the graphics look better on this particular update. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure they made the graphics better. Have you guys noticed that the graphics look different, or is it just me? Rig Rider, what's up, buddy? You're welcome. Glad you're enjoying the tips. Deanne, what's going on? How are you doing today? We got Chelsea Brooks. Hello. Nice to see ya. Karin Games, what's up, buddy? What about 8 years CSR2? Alright, let's go ahead and I guess we'll go ahead and race this guy since he's the only person available. Insmo says the graphics look way better. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I noticed they never really seem to announce that they've made any changes, but every so many updates, you just kind of seem to be like, hey man, something looks different. They do that a lot, actually. And we're going to slow it down a bunch. We don't want to beat the dyno time. Alright, ClickFast. I see ClickFast put the 11.6 up there. So we'll go ahead and pin that. We're going to try and stay in the 11.6 lobby. That guy ran a 12.1. I'm not really sure. So we'll have to pay attention to how fast these people are running just to make sure we're actually in the 11.6 lobby. That's where we should be. We'll find out in a minute. Greg Ryder says, yeah, he agrees the graphics look better. One thing that's kind of funny, though, is on some tracks, the graphics do look better than other, depending on which racetrack you're on, too. So there is some weirdness with that. All right, let's try and race this NXS. This thing should give me a run for my money. All right, here we go. How's the Aventador compared to the 720S? Honestly, I think I would rather drive the 720S or the Sylvia, but it's not quite as good as those two, but it's pretty close, I think. It's kind of like a step below the other ones, but it's pretty good. It does have a live racing setup, which is definitely going to be better with stage 6 parts. But it does have a low performance point high evo that will allow it to beat the dyno and do pretty good on only stage 5 parts. That guy ran 11.8, so I wonder if we're in the 11.8 lobby maybe. We'll find out here in a minute. Jay Cato, you're welcome, buddy. Yeah, if you guys see somebody in a showdown or something running way faster than the car is capable of, always take a screenshot of that and send that screenshot into game support. I mean, I can understand somebody wanting to mod a game to get cars or keys or something, but I can't understand why somebody would want to do it to make their car faster and cheat, because where's the fun or the challenge in that? It's like it's like putting Mike Tyson in the ring with a baby, right? He's just gonna punch that baby and that's it. So it's where's the fun in just being able to annihilate everybody when they don't stand a chance, right? What makes that fun for a person? Other than maybe they're just like, hey, I'm gonna ruin this guy's day and make him miserable. Ha 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 ha. I mean, is that what they do, or do they just have to feel like they're superior to everybody else? Oh, look, I won by cheating. I'm better. I mean, what kind of person does that? That's what I want to know. Chelsea says most definitely on the graphics. All right, good. So I'm not the only person noticing that the graphics look a little better. Karshi, which one was you, buddy? I don't know if I just changed lobbies or what just happened there, but I think I might be in a different lobby now. Let's raise somebody and see where we're at. Yeah, but you know, how could winning by cheating give you an ego because you're cheating? You're not actually good, or you know, you're cheating. That seems like that would make you have less of an ego and make you feel like a terrible person. I don't know, I don't get it. KY Nismo said, I just got back into CSR2, wanted to start fresh again, and wanted to know if you know some methods of getting money in CSR. Alright, so if you're looking to earn money, the fastest way to do it is extremely boring and it sucks really bad, but go into the tier 5 regulation races, race the pro one over and over and over, and after about an hour, you'll end up with 1 million game cash. It sucks, but that's the fastest and best way to earn money quickly. So my advice would be log on, do all your little daily races, you know. Once you're done with the daily races, just start spamming the regulation race, and you might want to pull your hair out, but it will make you 1 million game cash per hour. That's probably the fastest way. CSR Monster says, I don't like people who mod. Most players do not, especially when they're cheating you out of wins and stuff, right? 3, 2, 1, go. Like I said, I can understand why some people might want to mod certain things, but if you're using it to cheat against other players and make your cars faster than they're supposed to be, that's pretty messed up. Well, 4, why is everybody running so slow? Something's weird today. Maybe he let me win. I'm not sure. Is this one of you guys? Ah, Ian. Yes, it is. What's up, Ian? How's it going? The average I'm dyslexic. The average CNJ. Oh my God. CNJ. Yes, that's correct. Engineer. What's up, buddy? How you doing today? Your name messed me up, man. Being dyslexic's crazy, but it could be worse, right? Yeah, I mean, how can you feel great? Yeah, you can't feel good about something without doing the work. It's like having somebody come to your house and build a masterpiece of some sort, and then you say, "Look what I've got. I feel awesome because I have that." I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. That's a very it sounded good in my brain, but it wasn't good. Never mind. I guess it's like having somebody else do the work and then you bragging that you made it or something when you really didn't. You know deep down inside that that's not the right thing to do, but I guess there's... I'm not really sure what happened, Ian. We disconnected, man. You guys know what I mean, though. There's probably a better way to put this. I'm not always super good with words sometimes, but 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. What's up, Gilbert? How you doing today? Average CNJ engineer said is. I'm just gonna call you average, man. The average, because for some reason trying to read those letters, it messes me up. But it says it comes from the railroad in the 1930s. Cool, cool. Yeah, dyslexic people read things backwards, or the letters and numbers, we see them in different places than they actually are, so. Some days it's worse than others for me. Like, my dyslexia is pretty mild compared to what some people have, but it'll still mess me up sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and run a nice slow one here. Gilbert, how's your day going, man? What's up, Sasho? He says some people just want the rewards and don't want to grind. That's true, but it's still got to be boring. I mean, it's got to be really boring. What's up, YouTube Premium? How you doing today? Opponent disconnected. What's going on today? What do you mean by review your prize Corvette? Wait, hold on. Winpoo? Oh, I'm reading the wrong comment. I'm trying to read YouTube Premium. He is asking for help. Hold on a second. Alright, hold on. Alright. Alright, YouTube Premium. There's a lot of cars in this game, and I have no idea which cars you have. But if you go to my channel and you find my tuning playlist, you're going to find some videos in there on how to tune for like speed traps and sprint races and stuff like that. So if you're stuck on a speed trap or a sprint race, those videos may help you figure out how to tune your car. Now, first off, if you're doing a 0 to 60 race or a 0 to 100 race, you need to make sure the car is going to be capable. Not all cars are good at top speed. Not all cars are good at acceleration. So when you're doing those type of races, you need to look at the top speed and or acceleration depending on which type of race. But if the car is capable and you have it maxed out, it might just be that you need to tune it differently. And also on the 0 to 100 and 0 to 60 races, sometimes you'll need to hit nitrous in a later gear. Like for example, let's just say right now you hit nitrous on 2nd or 3rd. You might need to hit it on 4th or 5th or 6th depending on the car, in order to get that car going across the line at the top speed. It's kind of a crazy deal. I'm sorry, that's for the sprint race. For the speed traps, you generally want to hit the nitrous earlier. On the sprint races, wait, I'm saying this backwards. I'm sorry, this is what happens when you're dyslexic. On the 0 to 60 and 0 to 100, sometimes you need to hit the nitrous earlier. On the top speed races, sometimes you need to hit the nitrous later. There, I got it out correctly that time. But what cars do you have? I mean, tier 3 cars in general. Come on, we disconnected again. Stupid game. This game is a pain in the buttocks. Lirim, how's it going? He says, this game is dead. I don't know if it's dead, but I wouldn't say that it's dead. There's still lots of people playing this game. Yeah, this game's always got a lot of disconnection errors and glitches, though. That's always a pain. Oh, did I slow down too much? Yeah, Ian, unfortunately, sometimes the game's like that with disconnections. Ooh, I got it, I got it. Let me buy some more gas. Let me fill up the gas tank here. Alright, we filled her on up, and ba-bam. Alright, so if that was one of you guys, it's not going to let me rematch you. Noonie, that was you? Where'd you go? Is that you there? Alright, we'll try and race you again. I think you're saying this one's you, right? Where'd the comment go? William D says the new update is very bad. Yeah, one thing I've been noticing for years on this game is when there's a new update, sometimes it has major problems with disconnecting in live races, sometimes it doesn't, but we haven't really had a bad update for live racing for a while, but right now, the live racing disconnects are really bad. So I'm not really sure where you went, Noonie. Unfortunately, either you disconnected from the lobby or it kicked one of us out or something. I don't know what happened. Silent says the update makes his phone crash. Really? Like, does it just close the game down completely? You might need to contact game support and let them know that's happening. Let them know what type of phone you're using as well. Sometimes it's as simple as optimizing the game for that phone, so sometimes it's a really simple fix. Now, I'm guessing you're probably on Android. The problem with Android is there's a million different versions of Android. Android's open source, so OnePlus can take Android and change it into their own version. Samsung can do that. Motorola can do that. Every phone company has a different version of Android. Plus, they're all using different processors. So basically, CSR2 needs to try and optimize the game to run on all the different versions of Android from each company and for the different processors. So if you're having a problem on a particular phone, sometimes you just need to contact game support and they might be able to optimize the game to run better on that phone if the support person actually turns it into, the people who work on the game. So I would definitely contact support, be like, hey, I'm having this problem. This is the phone I play on. Can you guys try to see if you can get the game working on this phone? Thank you. That would be my advice right there. Tizerone, how's it going? What's the top speed of the Gamera? I have no idea, buddy, but you can go find a video on YouTube of someone who hasn't maxed out and find out. But I can't tell you offhand what the top speed is. It's a fast car. I believe it's in the 400 or 500 mile per hour range if I remember correctly, but that's just going by a guess. Nuggy says, why is there no camera? I don't know, I just haven't set the camera back up for the live streams after I rebuilt the computer. 3, 2, 1, go. I haven't got around to it. It's kind of a pain. The way I live stream, since I have the autoimmune disease, I lay down when I'm live streaming because I can only spend so much time in a chair every day. So the camera's kind of a pain in the butt, and I just haven't got around to resetting it back up. Like in the morning, I can set my chair for a couple hours, and the rest of the day I can't sit down at all, or my back spasms and my legs go numb, and then I lock up. It sucks. Luckily, I can at least get a couple hours in the morning of sitting down to, record some footage and stuff, so. It's a big old pain in the crap sandwiches. I don't like it. Can you see my PC setup? Well, not exactly. So the PC is on the desk back behind the monitor. I can't even see it. I got this little 5 foot by 5 foot space to work with for my YouTube studio, so I gotta shove the computer back behind the monitors and stuff. And so if you're interested in what's in it though, I got a MSI Tomahawk Max Wi-Fi board for around $120. That was the motherboard I bought. It was about 120 bucks. And then I bought an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X processor for, I think it was around $175. And then I replaced the liquid cooler with a Noctua air cooler because I'm always paranoid that the liquid cooler is going to leak and destroy everything. So that's pretty much the deal with the computer. And then I got the old 1660 graphics card. Winpoo says, I also get the Countach. Silent's gonna get the Devo. Yeah, you know, it depends on which one you want, but there's a couple of nice cars in there. Nuggy said, I sadly deleted CSR2. Why? Did you quit playing? Deanne said, I went over a week in live with nothing but bots. Yeah, that's probably because of the update. So when there's a new update, you have to be on the same update as other players, and the way this game works, like different people get the update on different days. And let's just say you're one of the first people or one of the last people get the update, that causes problems in live racing for you, and then you get a lot of bots. But the good news is the bots are really good for easy wins, right? If you're racing bots, you're guaranteed to win. And I mean, it's just pretty simple. You actually make more RP racing bots than you do swapping races with a real player. So it's not necessarily a bad thing to race bots. I mean, it's definitely not as fun, but it's good to earn fast cash and fast RP, I would say. Nugget said it took too much space. Alright, so Nugget, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of possible advice here. I don't know if this will help, but if you take a lot of photos and videos on your phone, when you delete those, they go into a trash folder that stays there for 30 days. It doesn't actually delete the photos and the videos from your phone, so if you delete a lot of photos and videos, next thing you know, your phone is just loaded down with like 5, 10, 15, 20 gigabytes of junk in the trash folder. So if you go in there and you delete all the stuff in the trash through your photos, you might free up a lot of extra space. Like a lot of people, I actually should make a video about this on my tech channel. What's up, WizBiz? But yeah, those trash folders will wreck your phone's storage. It's kind of funny, but I notice a lot of people don't know about that. Now, back in the day, I had a phone with, I think, only 32 gigabytes of storage. And I'm like, I've only got like 3 games in this. Why is my storage always full? And for a couple years there, I had no idea. And one day, somehow, I found out that it doesn't delete your photos and video. And it fills up all your storage space, which is terrible. So yeah, that might help you out. I don't know. It's at least something to look at. Maybe you'll free up enough space to be able to reinstall the game if you want to play it. Hey, we got Dave Black in the house. What's up, Dave? Dave says, has a great day. Yeah, you too, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. WizBiz says, nice car. Yeah, this is one of those Ken Block's. This was Ken Block's Pike Peak car. I don't think he ever got to drive it on Pike's Peak, but his daughter does. I haven't seen any of the video or anything, but I guess his daughter drove this on Pikes Peak. Pikes Peak would be scary. That would be terrifying to drive something like this on Pikes Peak, man. I'd be scared to death to fly off the edge. Noonie says his iPad is very unresponsive. Really? That's kind of surprising to hear, actually. So what, it just doesn't play games well, or it's just slow, or what is it? Ron says, I'll spend the whole season racing bots. Guaranteed RPN money. Definitely. Yeah, I do like this car. I kind of wish it... Oh, come on. Now it disconnected again. This freaking game and the disconnects is redonkulous. Alright. It's always... Yeah, this is a really bad update for live racing. Noonie, see if maybe you can calibrate the touch settings on your screen, maybe? I don't know. 3, 2, 1, go. I've heard you can do that, but I'm not 100% sure if that's true. That's just something I always heard is if it's not working well, you might be able to calibrate your screen. How old is the iPad? If it's a really old one, maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's like the game just doesn't like it right now. Chelsea Brooks, have a great day. Catch you later, and thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that your iPad's not working well, buddy. Alright, so Nuggy's going to delete the photos in the video. I need to do that on my current phone too, because I know there's a lot of them sitting in there. There's got to be a lot of them in there just hanging out. So it's since 2022. So it's 2 years old. I mean, honestly, after 2 years, it should still be running just fine. I would think. I mean, stuff happens, but 2 years is not that old. I'm guessing I'm guessing, I could be wrong, but I feel like I've had my current phone for about 4 years that I play on, and it still works pretty well. Man. Alright, so I'm right now in a lobby with nothing but bots and one real player. And it looks like the real player is probably racing the bots, so I guess I'll pick a... Oh, wait, there's a real person. Let's race that guy. Alright, here we go. Hey Shaga, how's it going? Nice to see you today. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think a 2-year-old iPad would have problems with this game. You know what? Maybe even you could always contact game support and just be like, hey, you know, when I play this game on my iPad, it's like it's not responsive to the touches. Like, I don't know if this is something you guys can fix. Let them know the year and which model. Maybe they can fix it. I don't know. I mean, I guess there's two possibilities here. Either your iPad's having some sort of a problem, or the game itself is having some sort of problem with your iPad, if that makes sense. Dave Black says very low RP if you run any bots. I don't know, I mean, it's lower RP than a win against a real player, but let's just say you swap with somebody. Hold on, let's race a bot and see how much RP we get. But I think it's more RP than swapping. A lot of players love to swap. but you probably get about half the amount of RP. At least you used to. I haven't paid attention for a while, so let's double check that. I think we're going to get about 700 or 800 RP for this win. So we got a... Alright, we got 1,000 RP right there for racing a bot, and that is with the 70% wild card. Now let's go race a real player and see how much difference it is. So I think I'm going to get like 15 or 1700 from a real player. Oh, look at that car. That's a really cool color. I like that color. That's awesome. That's nice. I don't think mine's in that color, but that looks amazing. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's pay attention to how much more respect points I get when I win this race. I'm going to run this thing all out. Okay, I got the race for sure. And this time I get... That time I got 2,000, so... I guess you're getting almost exactly half of the RP. So it would be more... I guess it would be the same amount as swapping, wouldn't it? I think they must have changed it a little bit. What's up, Kay? What I remember is it was a little bit more when racing bots than swapping, but now it looks like it's about the same amount, so... Dirk says, I cannot find you in a lobby. Yeah, some days it's really easy to find people, other days it's not. I'm still not 100% sure what lobby I'm in. But I guess it's possible that I'm in the 12-0 lobby. I really don't know, unfortunately. The game's been kind of like being weird on the lobby times. Now, if you were actually able to win every single race against a real player, then yes, you're going to make way more RP racing real players. But if you're swapping, I guess it kind of evens out to being about the same, right? Yeah, it's very possible I am in the 12-0 lobby. I shouldn't be, but... maybe this car has a really big advantage. Ian says 11-8 lobby. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so it should be my turn to win this one. Yeah, I'm somewhere between 11-6 and 12-0. But I'm probably in the 11-8 maybe. If you can't find me, try making your car a little bit slower, I guess. Try 11-8. I definitely feel like there's something a little bit different with the lobbies on this this new update than before. Henry says I'm in the 12-0 for sure. Hey, Kama, what's up, man? What's up, J-Kid? Can you play CSR on consoles? No, it's only on Android or iOS, actually. Unless you've got something on your console that allow you to do Android or iOS games. I don't know if something like that exists for a console, but... right now, as far as I know, it only works on those two thingies. iOS and Android. Henry, how's your day going, man? Alright, Nuggy's back. Ground pound. Now this car might destroy me. He wants to bet 5,000. Okay, it's probably going to destroy me. I'm not going to cry over 5,000 if I lose, but if he would have bet like some huge amount, I would have said no. All right, here we go. Who's going to win? I hope it's me. I saw him slow down, so I lost. But I'm assuming this isn't one of you guys, so I'm not going to challenge him back. Those two Ataras, if you know how to tune those, they are just 100% insane. Like a 2 Atara will destroy just about anything if you tune it properly. They are just complete beasts, like complete beasts. Ah, we found Guy. Nice, nice. He's in the Zonda Chinook Roadster. Those are great little live racing cars right there. Nuggy, what is RFS, man? RFS. I do not know. RFS. No idea what that is. Your niece says my iPad doesn't have a screen protector. I wouldn't think a screen protector would make a difference. Like my phone does not have a screen protector on it. I dropped it a couple times and it broke the screen protector. It was a glass one and I just never put one back on. But I've never had an issue with or without a screen protector, so I'm not really sure if that would have anything to do with it, Noonie. Then again, I've never had an iPad or a Apple device either, so I'm not 100% sure if their screens are different, but Bird, what's up, Birds Gaming? This is my IGN is Kyle Bird, if anyone sees me. Nice, nice. Wait a second, you can get Real Flight Simulator on your phone? Real Flight is on a phone? Huh. I had no idea. Do you play it on the phone screen or do you connect like a RC controller to it? 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna have to look that up. I had no idea that was on a phone. I can't remember if it's my turn to win, so I'm gonna go slow. Alright, it must have been my turn to lose. What's up, 24? How you doing today? Just love your lives. Thanks. Good to have you here. So you play it on the phone screen. Wow. I'm gonna check it out. I had some sort of simulator on my phone once, but it was so hard. I think you can, if you hook an Xbox controller up to your phone or something like that, you'll probably have a much better time playing something like Real Flight. I would assume it's the same Real Flight that you can buy on a PC. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna look it up later. See what it looks like. Is it free or does it cost money? I know if you buy Real Flight for your PC, it's like $100 without the controller, and I think like $2 or $250 with the controller or something, so I'm guessing they probably charge money to buy that, right? If it's free, I'm gonna get it. If it costs money, I probably won't. I'm cheap. I don't want to pay for it because I am very, very cheap. Nuggy says cost money. So Nugget, do you fly helicopters or airplanes in real life, or do you just fly on the simulator only? Tinder, how's it going? No, I haven't played CSR2 yet. It's not available here. It's not going to be released till sometime next year, they're saying. I think if you're in a couple of, there's a couple of regions where they did release it for early testing, but I don't have it yet, actually. Nuggy says, RFS is from rotors. Rotors. Rotors? Yeah, I'm definitely going to look it up. Now, I've never actually owned a real flight, I don't think. But I used to use something called Phoenix, but eventually that shut down. But a bunch of my friends used to have like Real Flight 5, I think it was. Now I think they're on Real Flight 7 or something like that. Noonie says, thoughts on CSR3? I don't know, but to me it looks kind of boring. It doesn't look like a type of game I would be into. The end says, I can't even drive, let alone fly. But when it comes to flying RC aircrafts, if you're flying an airplane, I mean, it's pretty easy. But if you're flying a helicopter, like they say, airplanes want to fly, helicopters want to crash. I mean, basically, trying to fly a helicopter is like taking two ping pong battles, one in each hand, and trying to both balance a ball on the center of each ping pong paddle. That's what flying an RC helicopter is like. Flying an airplane, it's pretty darn easy. Ping pong paddles, not battles. Noonie says CSR3 is like Forza Street. Click fast says I need somebody to reset my Huracan Technica. Alright, so I think he's looking for somebody to swap with. Let him know which lobby you're currently in. If you swap with him, make sure you run nice and slow when it's his turn to win and lose, so he can run slow and reset it. The end says, stick with drones, much better. I'm not really sure I would say drones are better. To me, drones are extremely boring to fly, but they're... Unless you're doing like racing drones or something, where you're doing all the crazy obstacle courses, that's crazy, but... If I take a helicopter or an airplane or a drone out in my yard and fly it around, I'm bored to death flying the drone. I enjoy the helicopters and airplanes, but in my opinion, unless you're doing racing drones like the professionals do, or if you're just using it to get video footage, I don't know. To me, the drones are just too easy unless you're getting crazy with it. And I also don't like flying FPV. Like, I'd much rather fly something without the goggles. I don't know why, but a lot of people say when you put on the FPV goggles, it's just like being in the real aircraft and you feel like you're actually flying it. But for me, I don't know. I own an FPV drone, and I think it's super boring. I'm really bored flying it around all the time. I don't know. I just can't get into it. So, you know, it just depends on the person. We all like different things, so person A may like something better than person B, and then person, you know, C might like something completely different better. So things like that are personal preference. One's not better than the others. It's all about what you like, you know. Quick Fast thinks he's in 11.6 lobby. Nuggy flies planes, cool. I actually have a plane still. I don't have any more helicopters. That was a very expensive hobby, and with the autoimmune disease, I can't really bend down to set the helicopters down and pick them up. But I do have a foamy airplane from Twisted Hobbies. It's the 32-inch Edge 540, I think. And I can just kind of put my foot under the rear end of that and just lift the back end up in the air so I can grab it, so I don't have to bend down if I need to pick the plane up. In my little drone, I use a grabber stick. I got a grabber stick. I can just pick the drone up off the ground with a grabber stick because it's so small. But yeah, it's just absolutely racing drones and obstacle course are fun. Yeah, I'm not good enough to do precision flying with a drone. Like, if there's a little gap in between a couple of trees that, you know, most of those pros would fly through it like it's nothing, I'm gonna hit the tree and crash. So I haven't mastered the art of obstacle courses on the drone. I'm not that good at it. William D said he watched Max's flight simulator with MN in my house. Yeah, Max crashed a airplane into my house on Microsoft Flight Simulator, and he crashed into the office of CSR Racing. I was actually thinking of making a new YouTube channel for drone flights where I just fly my drone. Like, I was thinking about just finding a inexpensive drone that gets decent video footage. The one I have now doesn't take good video footage, so I know for a couple $100 you can get a drone that gets nice video. But I was thinking about making a new YouTube channel where I just go up to the local park and fly around and just do nice, slow, relaxing flight, go in between the trees and just add really nice, relaxing music to it. And I'm not really sure if that's the type of channel that would get views, but I was thinking about trying that out. If my little Tiny Hawk Freestyle 2 got better video footage, I would just do it with that, but even when I flew the RC helicopters, I flew at competition level. They do all kind of tricks and fly upside down and stuff. And I was really, really good at doing the tricks, but I don't have precision control. Like, some of those guys can get into a funnel, and like, if you know what a funnel is on an RC helicopter, but I would do like an inverted backwards funnel, and I could do it no problem, but I couldn't keep it going around in a perfect circle. Mine would always drift to the left or drift to the right. A lot of those really, really good pros can keep it in a perfect circle that stays in the same spot. So I can do all the stuff. I'm just not good at getting it to stay in specific spots or doing the precision stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was fun, buddy. Thank you. So I'm great at flying them, but I'm not good at precision control. What's up, Z's Gaming? How you doing today? But I've actually got a bunch of, before I did this game, I used to do RC helicopter flying videos on here. I think I got my first 3,000 subscribers on this channel from people who wanted to watch me do the RC helicopter flying. Then eventually I stopped doing the RC helicopters and I didn't post videos on this channel for a year or two. Except for a couple random things here and there. And then one day I was like, you know, I'm going to start doing some gaming videos. And but bam, here I am. Making CSR2 stuff. Well, I think some of my most popular videos have like 100 400,000, 500,000 views, and it's lessons on flying RC helicopters on the simulator. Nuggy says, I didn't start making RFS videos. You can always try it out, see how it goes. Give it a shot, you know, make a couple videos, see what happens. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, give it a shot. See what happens. William D says, hiya, guy. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of interest in CSR3 racing. Like, I don't know about you guys, but from what I've seen so far, it just doesn't look like my style. William D says, then you have to... Well, you know, I mean, that was 500,000 views over, like, I don't know, a 15-year period or something. 10-year period. It would probably be hard to switch my channel back over to, you know, RC helicopter stuff again, because it's been a CSR2 channel for the last 3 or 4 years. So basically, if you stop making one type of content and switch to something else, it's almost like starting all over again. Like, let's just say I post a video now and I get, like, you know, 1,000, sometimes 3, 4, 5, 6,000 views. If I were to go back over to RC helicopter, I'd probably be lucky to get 100 or 200 views per video right now. But now, if I would have kept doing it back in the day, I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility this channel could have been huge for RC helicopter stuff, but eventually I quit flying, so I got out of that hobby and stopped making videos for it. William D says, I'm not interested in CSR3. So, Noonie, yeah, I mean, if CSR3 comes out, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to try and... I don't know. I really don't know. Now, from what I'm understanding is they plan on keeping this game running for quite a while. And I hope that's true. I definitely hope that's true. But, I mean, if CSR3 comes out, I'm probably going to focus on still doing CSR2 content. And maybe like once or twice a week, throw up a CSR3 video, maybe. But, yeah, I don't know. William D says, I hate the blueprint games. So according to some of the people I've been told, the blueprints in this game act just like keys. Like, it's no different than earning keys on this game. They just changed it into blueprints. So it's going to be interesting to see what that's like. But I hear you. I don't like the blueprint games either. Like, every game I've ever played with blueprints, it was just a huge money grab, and I hope they set it up more like this game, where you can actually play it as a free-to-play player without spending a whole bunch of money, you know what I mean? Noonie says, it is less rewarding. What, CSR3? So you're saying they don't give you as much free stuff? Or you mean to you personally, it just isn't as fun or interesting to play. Nuggy says, how do you play CSR2 on computer? You would have to download something called LD Player, and you have to be on Android. LD Player allows you to put your Android games on your PC. And also, Android is now coming out with a Android's coming out with a program for PC as well. I forget what they call it. I think it's called Google Play or something. But right now it's still in beta and it sucks and it doesn't work very well, but eventually you're going to be able to play all your Android games on Android's own PC platform. Hey, what's up, Max the Gamer? Max, we just had a conversation about how you crashed an airplane into my house. And I highly doubt it. CSR3 is going to be a completely different game. I mean, it's probably going to have different cars. It's going to have different mechanics. There's probably about a 1% chance that you're going to be able to transfer any progress from one game to the other. Now, they might have something set up where they maybe allow you to transfer over a few things or give you some sort of credits if you know what I mean? There might be something, but I would definitely not count on it. There's a good chance they might be like, hey, you know, put in your player ID from this game into this game and we'll give you like a handful of free cars or some extra game cash or something, but I don't think you're actually going to be able to fully transfer anything over. We'll be lucky if they give us a couple bonuses like that. Max says that video is still on my channel. Yeah, Max, what's the name of that video if somebody wants to look it up? Do you remember what you called it? Like crashing into Danny's house or something? I don't remember what you titled the video as. Yeah, that was funny, actually. I'm not even paying attention to... I'm very bad, man. I get to chatting with you guys, and I get really bad at paying attention to whose turn it is to win or lose. If you have an iPhone, no, you're not going to be able to play it on PC, I don't think. Car wow? Oh, look, he's in the new car, I think. He said no. He's like, no, I don't want to race you. Well, fine then, sir. Be like that. I see Ian's in here. All right, Nick, grab me. If it allows us to connect, there we go. Max is in his flight. Oh, okay, so if you want to see that video, go to Max the Gamer's channel, find his playlist, and then you can look for the Flight Simulator playlist if you would like to see Max flying an airplane like a kamikaze madman, just crashing into things and destroying the world. Yeah, he still hasn't refunded me for any damages caused by smashing into my house with a fake simulator airplane. He beat up my bushes and my garage burned down and my simulated dog got smashed by the airplane. It was terrible. Ah, Max just posted a link to it. Nice. Click fast, reset the Lambo. Nice, nice. It sucks having to reset stuff these days, I'll tell you. But unfortunately, sometimes it happens. Alright, so Damien is recruiting players. 750,000 RP per season. And there he is, his contact information on the line app. Damien, do you guys get the Prestige Cup car every season? Do you guys earn that? I'm sorry, the prize car? The milestone prize car? It's crazy. I'm not finding very many people today. You guys are having a hard time finding me. It's a bummer. Oh yeah, he broke my AC unit out of the window. My pet flying squirrel escaped through the window and I lost it forever. Noonie says, I feel like CSR3 is going to be a pay-to-progress game. Yeah, that's kind of what we're all worried about with CSR3. You also missed my message. I probably did. I mean, it's not easy to play and pay attention to all the comments. I mean, I kind of try, but that's not the world's easiest thing to do. But yeah, I'm also worried that it's going to be a pay-to-progress game. I mean, a lot of games are like that. If you don't pay money, it will take you like 12 years to get anywhere. So, but hopefully, I mean, one thing about CSR2, you know, it's got stuff for free players, it's got stuff for light spenders, and it's got stuff for people who want to spend a lot of money. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. On this game, you know, if you don't pay money, there's a lot of things you can't do, but you can still really enjoy this game even if you can't spend it all or can only spend a little bit. Max, is that what the Flash event is? The McMurdy? Guys, the McMurdy is a really cool car. That's probably worth the $20 that they're charging for it. It's got a really fun and really good live racing setup, so it's a cool deal. But yeah, I saw there was a Flash event on the map that I wasn't expecting. Akuki, I'm doing pretty good today, buddy. How are you doing today? You know, like I said, I'm dyslexic. He says, hey, Danny, how are you doing today? And I read, Danny, how dare you? I'm like, oh, what's this guy mad about? And then I reread it and I realized, hey, I just read that wrong. That's what happens when you're dyslexic. You read things completely wrong sometimes. And then he says, it also comes to fatigue if the game is pay to progress. I mean, honestly, if I really like a game, I mean, I don't mind spending $5 or $10 or $20 here and there. But I can't dump $200, $300, $400, $500 into a game every month. You know what I mean? I can dump 20 or 30 bucks every once in a while into a game, but it's not something I can't just spend and spend and spend and spend and spend like some people can. Now, if my YouTube channel made enough money, it wouldn't be a big deal. But for example, the channel for this game, you know, I rely on the income for 3 YouTube channels to pay the bills and everything else, and it's just barely enough. Like, if I had to live off just the income from this game alone, that would be a problem. But between the 3 channels, it's just enough, you know what I mean? I mean, luckily, I just have a room in a house right now, so I don't have a huge amount of bills. But, like, if I had to go out and get my own place, man, that would be, I'm not sure if I'd be able to do it. Off the amount I make off of YouTube right now. And it sucks, because I put in like 15 hours a day most days between the 3 channels. I mean, I actually wrote out my schedule the other day, and now I realize why it takes me, like, why I feel like there's never enough time in the day to get it in. I kind of wrote out what I do. I said, wake up at 5:30 a.m., make coffee, you know, fire out the PC, set down at 5:20, start recording, you know, game footage, editing, blah, 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 blah. And it's pretty much non-stop from the time I wake up till the time I go to bed. But I mean, there's a lot of days where I spend 4 hours just going through people's YouTube comments, you know? But in the morning, it takes me about 3 hours to get the videos together, then a 2-hour live stream, then another 3 or 4 hours answering comments. I mean, that's like 8 to 10 hours right there, plus there's all the other stuff. Then there's like figuring out the cars, recording other game footage, so... I mean, I would say I put in at least... Even on a slow day, I mean, this is 7 days a week. Even on a slow day, I put in at least 10 hours. Like on Monday, I try to do as little as possible, but if I'm lucky, I might be able to get it all done in 8 hours, but I still spend at least 10 on Mondays. Kate says, you got any good ways to get gold? No. Just play the game as much as you can and grind, and the gold kind of slowly adds up. So you can either buy it or grind it out. Let's just say you don't spend any gold and you play the game for, let's just say you put about an hour or 2 hours a day into the game. I would say it'll probably take you 2 or 3 months to probably earn about 20,000 gold. Now, I haven't paid attention to how much gold I currently earn, but that's the way it was a few years ago. I don't know if they've changed how much gold you can get, but... Star says, the Elite Tuner's Lamborghini is a dyno destroyer. I don't know, I never tried to set it up to destroy dyno, but it naturally beats the dyno on the maxed out tune and the stage 5 tune. And then on the low performance point high elo, it beats dyno by a pretty decent amount. So it's a pretty nice car overall. Nuggy says, I think you were playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, not Real Flight. I'm not really sure why you say that, but I've never played Microsoft Flight Simulator. 3, 2, 1, go. I've never owned Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I've never played that actually. Actually, I think once at my uncle had it. So when I was in Tennessee, I got to play it a couple of times on his computer, but Noonie, what is glint? He says there's a currency on CSR3 called glint. So you have to use it to change colors and whatnot? Is that what you're saying? I'm not paying attention to the racing at all, so don't pay attention to what I'm doing on the racetrack. I'm clearly not. I actually need to pee, guys. I'm going to take a quick break because I gotta pee. I will be right back. Let me play an advertisement. That's how us YouTubers get paid, so please watch it. Don't skip it. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes anyway, and the ad will probably only be like 10 or 20 or 30 seconds. So I shall return in just a minute. Catch you guys in a second. But yeah, I gotta pee like crazy. Man. I also mixed up some salt water because I still have a sore throat and I put too much salt in it. Ugh. Gross. Gross, gross. That was too much salt. I messed it up, guys and gals. Blah. Alright. I guess it is what it is, right? I feel like I've had a sore throat for like a month. Alright. Alright, we're back live. Alright, Ian's back in the Goodwood. Ian's got the Goodwood. Whoop. Alright, so if you want to play CSR2 on PC, if you're an Android player, you can download a program called LD Player. And that lets you get Android games and stuff on your PC. There's also one called BlueStacks, but it doesn't seem to work as well. So LD Player, I'm not really sure what LD actually stands for, but LD Player is really good for playing Android games on your PC. What's up, Vince? How you doing today? What's up, Roach? Roach says, I can't believe the game is still alive even after 8 years. Yeah, 8 years is definitely a long time. Wyatt, how's it going? Nice to see ya. Henry says Nox is an emulator. How is Nox these days? Like it... I remember I used Nox and something called Mimu. One of them gave me a computer virus. And I can't remember which one it was, but I haven't used either one since. It was bad. Somebody hacked one of them and then added this virus into it, I guess. Can I make a tutorial on how to do it? I've been thinking about doing that, but it's just like if you have an Android phone, though, you basically download LD Player. It has the Google Play Store on it. You sign into your Google Play account just like you do on a phone. You download the game from Google Play just like you do on a phone, and then you have to map the keys. So Henry says, had it for a while and it wasn't bad. Henry says, BlueStacks kept crashing. Yeah, I've never had good luck with BlueStacks in general. I've always had lots of lag, or sometimes you can't get the games to open at all. Like, BlueStacks has never actually worked out for me. Some people seem to love it, but it's not good for me. It might be good for some people, but not good for me. Which is a bummer. I wonder if I can use my wireless, my Bluetooth Xbox controller with a USB-C cable instead of the batteries. Honestly, Bluetooth is a little laggy and crappy, so I think I could drive the cars better if it wasn't Bluetooth. I'm going to try that later and see if it works. Because sometimes like right there, I had to push the button twice to get it to shift. Like it kind of lags. I have problems with it. All right, so Noonie says, glint's a new currency. You spend it on colors, rims, and junk. Now, are you able to spend... can you customize the colors and rims and everything of any vehicle, or just some of them, like this game? I can actually understand why they've added that currency. I mean, it makes sense as a business perspective, right? These games are businesses, so their goal is to make money. What we need to do is make sure what they need to do is make sure they make a proper balance of making profit and keeping the players happy. The Lapel Sports Convertible. I think that's been around for a little while. But, you know, if they set everything up right so free-to-play players can still enjoy the game, or cheap-to-play players at least, that's not so bad. But if they make it so you absolutely have to pay to progress, then they're going to lose a lot of players, except for the big spenders. And some games don't care. Some games, as long as they have the big spenders, that's all that matters. Because those big spenders spend so much, they don't give a crap if they have free-to-play or cheap-to-play players, right? Max says it's all money grab tricks. He says new currency means more ways to get us to pay. Basically, yeah. All they want is your money. They are a business. You just hope the business cares about the quality of the game as well. Roach says, I just recently got back into the game. I wonder who has been playing all this time. I mean, there's a lot of people who have been playing this since day one, so lots of people. William D says, you know how to look up a crew. I'm pretty sure you have to... I don't think you can look up other crews when you're currently in a crew, if I remember correctly. I think you have to be not in a crew to look up other crews. I could be wrong. Maybe that's something different, but that's how I remember it. Henry, what do you mean by you don't like people supporting cheats to create competition? How would cheats create competition? I don't think I quite understand what you're saying there. Cheats create competition. No, I don't quite follow that one. Could you please explain what you mean by that? I'm trying to understand that, and I really don't, so... Yeah, unfortunately, Flip, if your car is not restored, you cannot tune the car. So, bottom line is you have to wait until that car is restored, and then you have to put a bunch of parts in it, and then you'll be able to tune it and make it faster. But right now, you're just kind of stuck waiting until you restore the car. So I do have some videos on that, but you should never lock a car that's not restored into a race, or you're never going to be able to do anything with it, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't like the whole restore process on the Legends cars. Like, I kind of I absolutely hated restoring all the Legends cards. Now, the fastest way, though, is to restore one car at a time. Don't have 2 or 3 of them restoring at the same time, because when you have one car in there, the game is more likely to give you most of the tickets, or most of the tokens, I should say, for that particular car. To where if you've got 3 cars in there, it's going to split up how many you get between those 3 cars. And, well, it's going to take even longer to restore a car, so. I absolutely hated Legends. Henry says if you have cheats who are high on the leaderboards, not everybody will know that they're cheats, and that might make them spend money. That's an interesting thought, actually. Now, this game does ban people when they think they're cheating, so I don't think most games will support cheaters, but at least I would hope not. That's interesting, actually. That's a very interesting thought. I never really thought about something like that. Roach says, have you played the original CSR? I did play the original one, and I didn't like it. I did not like CSR 1 or CSR 2 Custom, I think it was, where they had the old hot rod cars. I like CSR 2, but Joe Bear says CSR looks like trash. It does. It does look, I don't know if it looks like trash, but it doesn't look like a game that I'm going to be interested in. I could be wrong. I don't know for sure, but to me, it doesn't look like something I would like to play. Personally, I like this as just a simple drag racing game. I don't know, maybe CSR 3 will be really fun, but I don't know. I like this game. I like the way this game is set up. I like the mechanics. I like the way it works. Yeah, CSR2 Classics, or CSR Classics. I didn't like it. I don't remember why, but I did not care for it. I think the first CSR was more pay to play or pay to win. CSR2 Classics, I just didn't care for, and this one, I don't know. I almost didn't download this game because I didn't like the other ones, right? I was like, CSR sucked. It was just really pay to win. I'm like, I'm not going to download CSR2. And I didn't for a long time, but one day, I think one day I was at lunch and I was like, you know, I'm trying to find a new game to play. And I was like, well, I guess I'll give this game a try. And I downloaded it and actually ended up liking it. Henry, on this game, though, like, you do see a lot of cheaters on the leaderboards, but there's times where they go through and they will wipe out entire crews and just ban everybody. Like, you would be surprised how many crews get banned. Like, every single person in the crew deleted. They do it all the time, but the problem is the cheaters keep making new accounts, right? The modders and cheaters just make new accounts and they come back. But no, they delete players, right? They do delete players. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but even like the content accounts where the people use them to make shift pattern videos, a lot of those accounts have been banned. You can actually see it in the you can actually tell that they've been banned in a lot of the videos if you know what to look for. But they do ban a lot of players for cheating in this game. Sometimes it takes them a little while to do it, but yeah, they will wipe out an entire crew. Like, if the entire crew is in the very top and they're cheating, they'll just go through every once in a while and be like, zip, you're all banned. I do wish they would do it more often. I'm not sure how often they do that, but I'm not sure. I don't think you get an IP ban on this game, though. Don't think so. Alright, so Dexter wants to know how to unlock the Ford 1966 GT40 and the S7 Twin Turbo. Alright, so to unlock the S7 Twin Turbo, that one's going to unlock that way before you get the GT40. But bottom line is just, restoring your cars and going through the event. I can't remember if there's a certain event where you lock the S7 or if it's after you restore so many Legends cars, but it's one or the other. It's been a long time since I've done that, but I think if I remember correctly, you have to complete one of the Legends events in order to get the S7. Max, are you still here? Do you remember what it was that unlocked the S7 exactly? Now, in order to get the GT40, there's actually a little chart you can click on somewhere that shows you exactly which cars you have to, max out on the Legends and all that to get it. It's kind of a big old pain in the butt to try and get that GT40. It's not too bad to get the S7 though. I probably did a really bad job at just explaining that. Yeah, I think there's a couple things you have to do to get the GT40 if I remember correctly. Unfortunately, it's been so long. I might even have some videos on that, but it's been so long ago, my memory is not recalling exactly how that works. Now, I do have a Legends playlist. I may or may not have a video on that playlist on how to get the S7. I probably did put that on a video, but I can't guarantee it. Dragon says they give permanent bans. They do, but I think the problem is you can just go ahead and make a new account and you're good to go. You probably just need a new email address and you can make a new account. That's the problem with a lot of those hackers, is they just make a new Gmail or whatever, fire up the game on that, and bam, they're right back to cheating. Like I said, I can understand the players who want to mod for certain reasons, but the players who mod to make their cars faster than they're supposed to be, I have a big problem with that. I got a really big problem with that. Hey, we got Melon in the house. So, Melon, you having fun, buddy? Sounds like some interesting stuff there you got going on. Hopefully you're having a good time. Max says, I know you have to finish the Ford performance to get the GT40 first. Yeah, I think there's a couple more steps to it as well, isn't there? Am I really dyslexic? Yes. I am dyslexic. A lot of people are. It's not really uncommon for people to be dyslexic, so. I know quite a few dyslexic people, and some of them are much worse than me. Like, they'll say things backwards. I don't really say things. I don't think I say things backwards, but I do read things backwards. But some dyslexic people, they'll actually say things backwards when they're just talking and not reading. For example, I play a game called War Robots, and our War Robots clan is called RH, but the one guy always calls it HR because he's dyslexic. He'll say that backwards. Or there's another clan called LOA, and he calls it AOL because, I don't know. That's just what happens when you're dyslexic, you know. It messes up your brain. There's worse things to have in life, but for some people, dyslexia can be really bad. For me, it's just kind of mild. It's pretty mild for me, but some people it can be horrible. ClickFast says to get the S7, you have to beat the Legends Never Die, I believe. That's kind of what I recall, but that's what I remember. I think you just have to beat that. I know it's the last Legends car that you unlock, but I can't remember if it was Legends Never Die or the event before it you have to beat. But yeah, it might be beating the last event gives you the S7. I know it took me about 1.5 years to get through all the Legends events, and I didn't get the S7 until either after I finished them all or right before I finished them all. ClickFast said, I used to play War Robots, but I don't know what happened. Me neither. I don't know what happened either. I am hungry. Man, we got about another 20 minutes left on the stream, and I'm starving. I'm about to cook up a big old batch of tater tots when this stream ends. I am freaking hungry. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. I should have had a couple spoons of peanut butter or something before the stream started. What's up? I am the best. How you doing today? What's up, Music Rainbow? How's it going, man? Oh, I need to try and see if I can get one of those 40% deals. But yeah, shortly after the stream ends, I will be releasing a video on how to drive and set up the new car, the new Lamborghini. I recorded that last night and I got it all uploaded, and now I just need to go through and design the thumbnails and stuff and, you know, do a few things before it's ready to post. So as soon as the stream ends, I'm going to get working on that. But it seems pretty good. But I should be able to spin for a new update, a new discount on mine. But gosh dang, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's race that GTR. Which GTR? That looks nice. Which GTR is that? The 2017 Nissan GTR R35. That's a cool looking car. I don't know if I like those color rims on that particular car, but the car looks awesome with that body kit. Check it out. That looks pretty good. That looks really good. I don't know, that body kit looks nice on a white car. Oh, Austin got a 50% discount. Dang. Nice. That's great, actually. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to hit a 40 or a 50% discount. I at least want to get mine up to 5 stars. I'm probably not going to get purple stars on it, but I at least want to be able to hit 5 stars and get a couple of body kits and stuff like that. Max says the Lambo's not that good. I don't know. It seems okay to me, Max. Have you, what all have you done with it so far? Now, I'm not really sure how it performs on 5 gold stars, but on 5 purple stars, just so you know, Max, the account now has that car on it. The content account now has the Lamborghini and the other new cars on it. Now, most of the time, though, with those Elite Tuners cars, you got to get up to a good 4 or 5 stars before they really start doing well, but... Okay, you found it on there. Cool, cool. I found it to get really good high Evo with the Stage 6 body and transmission. Without the Stage 6 parts, it was just kind of so-so, but... Hey, what's up, Goku Vegeta? How's your day going? Badu, what's up, man? Badu says, I'm suffering to upgrade my Subaru and the Aventador King. Yeah. That's the reason I don't like the add-on things, right? There's almost no way. What kind of weird stuff is that? There's almost no way to get through it all without spending money. So that's the thing, you know? You're either going to have to put the regular Elite Tuners events off to the side, or you're going to have to spend a bunch of money, or not do the add-on events. They do not make it easy on us, do they? No, they don't make it easy. Have I tried Asphalt 8? Yes. I used to play that game all the time back in the day, but it's turned into a giant cash grab game, and I quit playing it. I actually lost my account. My account got erased on Asphalt 8, and I should have contacted them and asked for them to restore it, but I didn't. But yeah, I used to love that game back in the day. The way it's currently set up, though, it's just a huge cash grab. I don't think you can get anywhere on that game now without spending money, which is a bummer. Because that was such a fun game. Like, I really, 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 really liked it, but... Why am I... I'm having problems with this controller. I need to see if I can set this up on a wire. Noonie says, tryharders and hackers. What's a tryharder? I don't think I've ever heard that term before. My controller is giving me issues, guys. I'm sorry. The controller does not like me today. Joe Bear says, I use Mimo emulator and it runs good on Mimu. Good, good. So it looks like Mimu is a good working emulator for CSR. Emmanuel says, can you play another game? I think that would be cool. Well, my channel's really here for CSR racing, so my subscribers come to this channel for CSR content. So a lot of them wouldn't really be too interested if I were to play other games. So as of right now, we're just sticking to CSR2 stuff for the most part. Badu says I'm going to try the new anniversary event. I have a lot of resources and cars already upgraded finally. Cool, cool. Hopefully you have fun with that. Gaming content says, what is the order of the Tempest 3 bosses? I'm not sure, but it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I remember it was out of order. I don't remember exactly. I mean, it was probably 6 years ago when I finished it, so I can't really tell you exactly what order they go in. I wish I had that type of a memory, but I don't. My memory sucks. Dang it, I lost. Jay Kids says I should play Forza. You know, I probably should. I just don't have time for it. Like, I got 3 YouTube channels. I already spend like 12 to 15 hours a day, 7 days a week working on YouTube stuff. So it's pretty hard to try and fit in another game. I can barely keep up with the 2 games I have channels for already, plus all the other stuff I have to do for YouTube. So another game's pretty much impossible for me, at least if I'm going to be playing it seriously. You know, I could probably fit in a little bit here and there if I was playing a game casually, but I can't, you know, I play 2 games seriously plus all the other stuff, and there's no time for a 3rd game, unfortunately. Why did I slow down? I lost. I'm stupid. Austin says he thinks you do Tier 1, Tier 5, Tier 3, Tier 2, and Tier 4. Thanks, buddy. That very well could be. I'm really getting sick of this sore throat, man. I really need to call the doctor because it's been weeks with a sore throat. I don't like it. Noonie, have a great day, buddy. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. I guess it's more hoarse than sore. Like, it's not like sore all the time, but after talking for like 2 hours, it starts to get sore and scratchy and hoarse. I did it again. I slowed down. I'm so stupid. What am I doing? Hold on a second. Let me challenge this. Oh, he's running 11.5s. So am I. I might be able to beat him. Hold on. Let me beat this guy really quick. I'm gonna run it all out this time. Adam says, is the McLaren F1 good for the Elite license? If you like the way the McLaren F1 drives, yes. I mean, it's gonna make more respect points when you win a live race than any car in the game. So if you like the McLaren F1, it's one of the best cars to Elite because what was that? It will make more respect points than anything else. So if you like driving it, hold on. That made me run slower. But yeah, if you like driving it, it's a great car. If you don't like driving it, then pick something else. All right, one more time. I'm determined to win this. Emmanuel, I don't think we're ever going to get Tempest 4. We've been waiting for Tempest 4 for what, 6 years now? 5 or 6 years, and God, for crap's sake, man, the freaking button's not shifting. I gotta try and set this up on a USB cable or something. Hold on a second, everybody. I'm gonna get a USB cable and try to do that right now because I'm tired of this thing malfunctioning. Just a minute. Oh, you stupid controller. Oh, I can't even get it to turn off. Power off. All right. I'm over here yelling at the controller because I'm holding down the power button for what feels like 3 minutes and it would not turn off. Like, it just would not power down. I don't know. I think the controller is malfunctioning. Maybe the batteries are dying or something, but let's see what happens now. So now I got it plugged in with a cable, and I don't know if it's going to work, but I definitely hope so. I hope it works. If it does, that'd be awesome. Because, I don't know, Bluetooth is laggy, and there's just some problems running on Bluetooth sometimes. William D says yelling helps. It makes you feel better sometimes. Alright, so far so good. Perfect, it does work. Good, man. Now when I press a button, it responds instantly. This is so much better. That also means if I don't need to use this, I can turn off the Bluetooth controller on my computer completely, which will make the computer run a little better. Like, everything you have turned on your computer does take up the computer's resources and processing power and stuff, so if you don't need to have Bluetooth on, it's best just to turn it off. Manuel says, what are the cars? Alright, I don't know. They just added 6 new cars. One of them is like this old school 1980s rally car. There's a Ferrari F50 GT. There's the new... I can't remember. There's a total of 6 cars. I'll probably make a video about all the new cars tomorrow and take a look at their dyno times and all that. So that video is probably coming tomorrow. Ooh. But yeah, I finally got access to all those cars, so today I'm going to make a video on how to drive the Lamborghini. Tomorrow I will show off the new cars. At least that's the idea. Alright, here's somebody in the new Lamborghini. The F50 GT is pretty neat, guys. It's a really cool looking car. I didn't even know that car ever existed in real life. It's beautiful. Like, take the regular F50 and make it look even like cooler. I don't know how to explain it, but if you haven't seen one of those, man, it is a neat looking car. But the little rally car looking thing's pretty fun. I hope that's going to be a good car. It looks pretty awesome. It's like a little yellow rally car. I don't know if it's like a Lancia or a Citroen or a whatever you call it, but Citroen, however you say that car name. It's some little boxy thing. Austin says you get 10% extra. Yeah, the F1's good if you like it. Like right now, the 2 cars that I would make elite if I had the chance would be the GR Supra and the McLaren F1. But that's not possible for me now, unfortunately. I wish it were, but it's not. Gaming Content says, do you have a tune for the Ultima Evo Coupe? I think I have a video out for that one already. I actually need to double check because I'm not 100% sure if I need to make a video for that car or not. If I don't have a video for it already, I will be making one soon. If I do have a video for it, then it's already out there. But I feel like I've already made a video for that. I need to double check. EKT, what's up, buddy? He would like to see the Nissan R390 added to the game. I'm not 100% sure what that is. It sounds like an old school car, I'm guessing. Alright, I got beat up. Hey, Mark Bass, what's up, man? How are you doing today? Alright, I think I'm gonna go back out to my lobby and we're gonna look at a couple things. We're gonna go spin for a discount here, so. It kind of sucks that it's so hard for people to find my lobby today, but unfortunately some days it's just like that. Max says it was the Lancia Integral, the F50 GT, the 512 TR, and the Gosh 62-2. Alright, let's go to Rare Imports and spin for our free thing. Yeah, today the live racing has been a pain. Some days it's just like that. Come on, give me a 50% off. 50%, 50%. Come on, you can do it. At least be 40. 30%. That's decent. 30's decent. I mean, the thing is, I'm not sure if there's any guarantee that you're going to hit 40 or 50. So the question is, should I upgrade it at 30% or should I wait and try and get 40 or 50, right? I'm just worried that maybe I won't hit 40 or 50% and I'll never get to upgrade it. Honestly, though, I'm not even sure if I care about upgrading this one if I really think about it. I like it, but I don't really feel like I need to upgrade this one. Even at 50% off, I don't think I'm going to have enough tokens to max it out, so maybe I should just wait for the next really good Elite Tuners car in order to do that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe I should just skip this one for the most part and wait for the next one. Maybe it'll be better. Maybe it'll be super good. I mean, this new Lamborghini is nice. The new Lamborghini is nice. Like I said, I'll have a video for it coming out in probably the next 20 or 30 minutes, but I don't think it's as good as some of the others in Elite Tuners. William D wants a Wienermobile. He wants the Oscar Mayer hot dog car. So I've actually seen the Wienermobile in real life once going down the highway. I don't remember when I was a kid and I think I was with my parents driving to Florida or something. And on the way to Florida, we saw the Wienermobile. It was kind of cool, actually. It was neat to see that thing in real life. I mean, those things do exist. Winpoo says the 512 TR and Lancias are very slow tier 5 cars. That's a bummer, actually. If they're slow, that stinks. I would at least like to be able to unlock a couple of the body kits on this Lamborghini. I don't know why, but I might dump a few tokens into it. I don't want to dump too much into it, though. Look how many garages I have. It's crazy. I wish there was like a nice way to get into the other ones. So most people say they like the purple evolution, so I need to start upgrading one of these. We've only got a couple more minutes left, so we're just kind of playing around with stuff right now, but the majority of people seem to like the purple one on the comments, so I guess I'm going to keep the purple one. So this is the one I'm going to upgrade. Personally, I don't really like purple, but it looks pretty decent on this car. So yeah, I'm just going to go and upgrade this one. So then I got to strip the other ones. People ask me why I don't fit the universal parts. I usually wait till I get a whole bunch of them and then I fit them eventually. I wait till I'm like, okay, I'm almost on the most I can hold. I don't know why I do that. I should probably just use them as I get them, but it doesn't make sense to me either, but I usually don't use them until weird reasons. Probably because I'm weird. Probably because I'm strange. I still wish they had a confirm that you actually want to spend your gold button. Like when you accidentally hit the thing and it buys the parts with gold, that always sucks. Wimpu says, I only use the universal parts on the turbo because it costs the most. That makes sense. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and buy some of these. 30% off, sure, we'll do a couple. I don't want to spend too many of the pinks, though. Or the golds, because I don't have a lot of the golds. But I at least want to be able to choose a couple of different colors, maybe grab a couple of body kits. I don't like the way the car looks as is, so I do want to be able to customize it a little bit. Alright, so here comes the first body kit. Let's go ahead and see what we can get. I guess I'll at least go up to the 3 stars. We'll stop at 3 stars for now. That means I can do a few more races on the event once I do hit 3 stars. But I definitely don't have enough parts in order to really upgrade this very high, so. Alright, now we should have 3 stars now, right? Yep. For now, that's where I'm going to stop, but now I can customize it a little bit. Alright, let's check out some body kits. What body kit did I get? I got that one. Alright, that looks okay. I'm actually surprised it doesn't give you those things in order. Alright, we'll go ahead and add that wing. Let's see what we can get for hoods. I like that. Let's add that. Let's find out what colors we have now. Ooh, I like it in orange. I'm not 100% sure if I like the black part on the hood. I might change that back. I think I'm just going to go with white. I might go with white. Let me see what rims I can get. Wheels. Do I have any rims unlocked? So that's the only Lamborghini rim. Don't really like those. Those are all locked. I don't think I like those either. Those are all locked. And more than likely, these are going to be locked as well. Maybe not. I don't think I like these either. Ugh. So the ones that I do like are the ones that are currently locked still. So let me try the red ones here. Nah, I think I like the metallic orange looks best to me. The other orange is locked. That's too bright on this car. Let's go with that one. I need different rims though. Those rims don't work. I don't know. I just don't like the colors and stuff on this car. Maybe I'm weird, but... those ones were locked. That's okay. I'll play with it later. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it yet, but I'll play with it later. I could probably put some more parts into it, and maybe... where's the next set of rims? Alright, let's go ahead and go up to a little higher. I'm not going to drop below 1,000 on the pinks. Sorry, I know I'm not paying attention to the chat right now as I'm playing around with this, but we're about to end this thing in a minute anyways. We got another body kit available. So that's good. Yeah, the pink ones and the gold ones are always hard to get. But I would like to unlock some more rims and stuff like that, so... alright, we'll go up to 4 stars. I think at 4 stars, this car should perform very well if I upgrade it, so... it'll probably do okay here. William D says, Danny, it was a good stream. Thanks, buddy. Alright, there we go. Let's check the rims one more time before we go. I hope I unlocked the rims that I like. Probably not. Oh, I did. Cool, cool. I'm going to go with these rims. Now let's check this out. Paint. Let's check the other body kit now. Let's see what we got on body kits. I can get this one. Wait a second. I unlocked another body kit. Why? Oh, I have to do the event to get it. That's the problem. I don't know which one I unlocked, but... for now, I'll leave this one on here. Yeah, I'll mess with this later. I'll mess with this later. Emmanuel says, can you play IndyCar? I actually don't have an IndyCar on this game. But that's pretty much going to be it for the day, guys and gals. Our 2 hours is about up. My throat hurts. My sore throat is still killing me, so I think we're going to call our quits for the day. I'm going to go ahead and finish up getting the video ready for the Lamborghini. So sometime within the next probably 10 to 30 minutes, I'll have that video live. So stay tuned for that. Be looking out for a video on this car right here and how to drive it and live racing setup and all that good stuff. So that will be out in a few minutes. I just got to go in there and make a few finishing touches to the video, or at least to the description and title and stuff. And then bam. It'll be ready to rock and roll in just a minute. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you a lot. Thank you so much. You guys are super duper amazing. Thanks for watching my videos and hanging out with me on the live streams and everything else. You guys are awesome. Lighting it out. Have a great day. Thank you so much. And we'll be back next week on Friday and Sunday for another live stream. Catch you guys later. See ya. Lighting it out.